Welcome to Ray Ray's Garden, y'all. It's time to prune the goji berries. Okay, I'm going to start with some light pruning in the front here, and something I want to show you. This plant has been self-propagating and moving itself down the trellis wall towards the sunlight. I think that's so cool. Mother Nature knew where to put this thing. Okay, I'm kind of making my way up and down this wall. Honestly, I'm not doing too much. I'm really just trying to focus on anything that's sprawling away from the main plant, especially in the corner there. I do get some of the outliers that really kind of are funky and they just don't really look good, and I honestly just want to get rid of those and clean it up. But again, this is a very light pruning. Once I've worked my way around the front, guys, I'm going to end up hopping on the upper portion of this thing. I don't know if you can tell, but to my right there, next to the stain post, there's an entrance, and then of course there's the entrance on top of the raised bed, and the dogs like to make a gigantic circle and run through there, and so I definitely want to pay attention to anything that can smack them in the face, and that's what I'm doing up here. I'm pretty much just going through, tying everything that's sort of in the way or falling down and adhering it to my trellis. That way I'll have some support and not smack my babies in the face. This is going on the 4th year that I've had this bush, and I don't know, it's been pretty awesome because like I said, it's self-propagating to the left there. But something else I've noticed is the more I train this thing and the more I adhere it to the trellis, just the better it is, like the healthier it is, and the more it seems to stay there. I guess that's why they call it training. I'm using jute to tie this thing up. You could pretty much use anything, but I prefer the jute because the knots are a little bit looser and it has a little bit of give to it, and it tends to biodegrade. And so again, I kind of do this every year, and I really don't care if it doesn't stay that long. I just need it to last a year. You can see that little entrance there, and I tell you guys, it is awesome. The dogs run through there. It's pretty neat. And in fact, Lola, she's a black-mouthed cur. She likes to hunt, and this is like right in her hunting path. Alright, I'm pretty much done pruning at this point. Right now I'm taking my rake, guys, and all I'm doing is just removing the mulch and pulling everything to the side. And I saw a couple of things really exciting. I saw a bunch of beautiful white fungus mycelium. It is just so active under these wood chips and the mulch. I do freshly mulch this thing every single year, and I use wood chips, but I also use stuff from the property. There's a big gigantic pine tree, as you can see to the left part of the frame, and everything that falls from that tree goes right here, and this stuff is just wonderful. Alright y'all, at this point I'm going to add some compost. This is just good old-fashioned composted manure. I get this stuff for like $30 a bag at Farm and Fleet. I think it's pretty good, especially for berries like this. I don't know that I would use this near leafy greens per se, but I feel pretty good about it being in a box like this or a bed like this. I think it's just fine. I've been doing this ever since I've had these berries, and it just loves the organic material. I'm going to grab my shovel here, and what I'm going to do is try my best to make sure there's a layer of the manure, you know, pretty much all along that little fence and into the corner. It doesn't have to be exact by any means. As that stuff breaks down, it's going to, and every time it rains, it's going to push all those nutrients into this whole growing area, into the root zone. And so it doesn't have to be particular, but again, I try to do this every year. And everything that breaks down from the mulch kind of does the same thing, and so this area is just super healthy, y'all. Some of that stuff is still frozen, and it was hard to break up, guys, but it got in there. I need to put that mulch back, guys, and something I'm going to do when I wood chip this thing, which is usually sometime in March, I will make sure to go super heavy around this guy. It definitely likes the protection, and I try again to have as much organic material as I can, and that mulch is a prime candidate for that. These goji berries are ready, y'all. They are pruned, they're tied up to the trellis, they got some fresh food for the season, and they are ready to roll, y'all. Ray Ray out.